it's just as important as points here as we head into the last couple of rounds of the 2014 Super 15 Rugby competition. It is just 2 rounds remaining, and today the Chiefs host the Hurricanes. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Super Rugby competition, where we are into our final last couple of weeks. The push for the playoffs is well and truly underway now as we head to today, round 18 of the competition. The Chiefs at home, Waikato Stadium against the Hurricanes. Now the Chiefs side have been tuning into the series as per they run out to the actual match against the Hurricanes this week. Kurabalo is back for all you people who love Kurabalo. It's good to see him back in the place of Augustine Pulu. He will be starting in the number 9 jumper, of course, like always with the series injuries. A massive part of these sides in this competition, so plenty of changes here for the Chiefs, but it's such an explosively talented looking backline with Ngātai and Nano Williams in the centres. That is a matchup made in heaven for the Chiefs. Tikaratuma and Lowe on the wings. Could you ask for 2 better finishes? The Chiefs look fantastic today. Can that transform out onto the paddock? As for the Hurricanes, well, they are in desperate need of points if they're going to push towards playoffs footy in a couple of weeks' time. They have just 2 weeks to get points. They are 3rd at the moment in the New Zealand Conference, and they'll have to get, well, a win here at least if they're going to make their way up that ladder and push for one of those wild card spots, those extra qualifiers to make up the top 6. The Hurricanes are in the hunt, but will they be one of those teams to make the spot? A loss today could really harm their chances, so it's all up to them to see what sort of performance they are going to bring today. As per usual with the Hurricanes team, a lot is going to rely on the 9 and 10, Perenara and Barrett, as well as the wings with Savia and Jane on the sides. But keep in mind of one other Savia, Artie Savia, number 7, playing on the open side today, is a special, prodigious talent coming in very young to this Hurricanes team, and boy, he doesn't look out of place. Let's get down to the kickoff today and see who will take that step forward to playoffs rugby. The Chiefs at home today, and they will be kicking off, playing in their black. As per usual, the Hurricanes in the yellow, and we are about set to kick off. The ref checks, and he blows his whistle, and Cruden obliges to kick things off. Round 18 of the Super 15 competition. We are underway, and look at that instantly is Savia against Tikaratuma. That's going to be a battle. Those two are big finishers, and they are going to have a real ding-dong battle out there on the left side. Here's the first line out of the night. Goes to Fitzgerald at the front, and Kurabalo feeds Latimer with a short ball to Cruden, and he takes it straight to the defensive line. Kurabalo quickly to the ball, finds Ngātai, and he drives straight over the top where the last ruck just took place. Tameafuna, now they look wide. Kurabalo, here we go, a chance, intercepted from Jane, and that is a beautiful try saver. The Hurricanes get the ball, and a big high shot coming in from Latimer. Well, first piece of defense the Chiefs have to do, and look at the mistake. Will they be tempted? Oh, they are. The Hurricanes have been well and truly tempted into a shot at goal. Well, this is interesting. This is over 50 metres. Barrett pretty much in front. Here's a shot. It's on target. Looks like it'll be well short as Marshall picks it up, and he'll clean things up with a kick away. Will it find touches? Bouncing nicely into touch. A superb kick from Marshall. Got the distance and the angle absolutely perfectly, and look at the pressure instantly applied back on the Hurricanes. Dane Coles, All Black hooker, of course, throws in nicely. He finds his man, it's Blade Thompson, and they get on the back of him and drive him a couple of metres upfield. Now they look to the left, it's odds knocked on. Barrett with a mistake in his first real touch from the set piece. Kurabalo fires a big ball wide. Tikaratuma, he takes a tackle of Savia, and here's Ngātai. All dummies and gets hammered. Big tackle at the back from Proctor. And outstanding on defence, Matt Proctor But it's still ball here for Nano Williams. Easily around the outside of Thompson. And too much speed for a gaping hole in the Hurricanes' defence. Tim Nano Williams opens the account. And the Chiefs start things underway with their first try. Carvalho, well, the critics have been right to say they want him back because he has been passing beautiful, flat, straight passes. And what else can you say? But his passing contributed very much to this try. But look what he had to deal with there, Tim Nano Williams. Straight around the outside of Blade Thompson. Thank you very much, he says. Too much speed, too much fancy footwork. And an opening try gets the Chiefs ball rolling. Aaron Cruden will line up the conversion attempt. Shouldn't be too difficult for him, but we've seen a lot of misses from this position over the years. Here's Cruden, and he makes no mistake. Chiefs fans will be happy with their results. 7-0 they lead over the Hurricanes here. The home team with the first scoring play, the first try of the match after that man. Beauden Barrett missed a penalty and then proceeded to knock the ball on off a set piece. So not the good start that Beauden Barrett had in mind, but I'm sure he'll come back as Rotella takes down the kickoff. Towering play from the big lock. Oh, and look at this from the Hurricanes. Looking this, the Hurricanes have got the ball back and they will swing it to the left. Barrett holds on, gives it to Savir, intercepted from Tikaratuma. Couldn't turn the corner, and he's taken down from Jane. The wingers swapping sides here, it seems. As there's Coles, gets a man and ball. At the same time, beautiful pass, finds Adi Savir. He's the man we have to watch. He's in the action already. The Hurricanes looking like scorers here. Over the top, Savir scores. Beautiful try. And the Hurricanes hit back instantly. Over the head of Tikaratuma went the pass. And Julian Savir, it was all set up by that play there. Adi Savir, the culprit that time. And then Bateman, Franks did well to get in behind the defence. And after that, the Chiefs are always playing catch-up on the ball runner. And it really was the catalyst behind this try. There's Bateman. And look at that. Beautiful run from Franks. Got the ball. Parks was behind. And then he just floated it over the top of Tikaratuma. Couldn't intercept that one. And a beautiful finish from, well, one of the ultimate finishers in world rugby at the moment, Julian Savir. Well, that puts this match right back up there as a contest. 23 minutes gone. Beauden Barrett with his second kick. That's a nice one. It slithers inside the post. And he will call it equal. 7-all now between the Hurricanes and the Chiefs. A converted try each here after just over the first quarter of the match. Aaron Cruden will resume the kickoff, and he goes up very high to the left side. Tim Nano Williams is flying, look out! All good work here from the Hurricanes. And they just about bust off from the kickoff. It's ball here. Hurricanes again. It's kicked away from Perenara. Marshall goes back for it, running across field, trying to find some support. He finds Ngatai, splits him in half and makes a half break. Just outside his 22. Chiefs will want to get rid of this ball here. Fitzgerald goes back to Cruden. Now he's thumped it away. It's going to stay infield, so he was outside his 22. Return from Proctor. And Marshall. Messam. Fitzgerald. Big ball here. Schwalger. Outside to Latimer. And that's a nice ball to Ngatai again. Charlie Ngatai. Over the top he chips for his centre partner. Nano Williams. But it's beautifully claimed again. Hurricanes defence on target. As away goes Coles. The pass beautifully from Barrett as they switch to the left.
Release.
Taken down. Hurricanes ball still. Back it goes to Barrett. Look out, another knock on from the fly half. And he is being targeted here. The battle between the number 10s, Cruden and Barrett for the All Blacks. Of course, contentious situation. Carvalho that time got the big hits.
Touch.
But real battle here for the number 1 in the country. Carvalho feeds the scrum. It's a Chiefs put in. It's a good one too. steady scrum, just what they would like. Caballo finds it now. And he delivers a big ball out to Nano Williams. Looks to go around the outside. Finds Lowe. And Lowe knocks on. And he's kicked it ahead again. We'll go back for the scrum for the knock on. Oh, chances going bigging for both teams here. Barrett with a couple of knock-ons. Lowe finds himself making a mistake. And the Hurricanes will opt for a 20. Well, they've called that dead and goal, I guess, an option on which penalty you'd like. The Hurricanes opt for the 22. They don't go very far. And it's picked up nicely. Schwalger pops it away. Latimer with the pass. It's set up on the 10-metre line. Caballo goes to Cruden. Draws in Franks. Finds Ngatai. Oh! And Ngatai just runs straight into Savea. Not the best play. Caballo. Cruden. Wide ball intercepted from Barrett. This is a foot race. It's Barrett on Marshall. And Marshall takes him. He feeds a pass to Jane. Oh, the Hurricanes could be the ones to do this, but they don't get the chance. Corey Jane. Oh, the big play from Barrett. The Chiefs not keen on going home just yet. Schwalger, they don't want half-time. Ticket of 2 minutes, they've tapped and gone. Ngatai to Nano Williams. Beckham filled another intercept. Look out again, it's going to be Parks. Parks up to the 22. Goodness me, what are the Chiefs thinking here? It's setting up for them again. Cruden off Barrett. Barrett has smashed him. I don't know what the Chiefs want to do here, but it's going to be Caballo who's hammered this time. The Hurricanes are playing this bit out of their skin. They've turned it over. They go left. It's Savea. Ball back inside now. They switch it to the outside. It's got to be a numbers game. Got to be a try. It won't be just yet, though.
Release.
It's still stopped. They had numbers on the outside to burn. Did the Hurricanes. Perenara passes wide. This will be it. Oh, surely it's gone back and fouled. Try. Oh, what a try. Jack Lamb gets the result. What was Barrett thinking? He had 3 men unmarked outside him. He turned off his left, put a little grubber in, and Jack Lamb was on the spot. Look at this. He had open men. He turned, grubbered, Lowe missed it completely, and a flying Jack Lamb finishes the job, and the Hurricanes will lead into half-time. Why didn't the Chiefs kick it out? They had the penalty, the buzzer had gone. Now they'll be thinking, what have we done? We've given the Hurricanes a little bit of a confidence booster. And so far, they're going to take it and run with it. Barrett will have the conversion attempt. This will be huge if he can nail this. Here he comes. And nails it. It's going to be a cracking second half. It's 14-7. The Hurricanes lead the Chiefs at halftime here at Waikato Stadium. And let's check out some of the stats from that first half of action. The Hurricanes are nudging the important stats here of possession and territory by a whisker, 54 and 57, both going towards the Hurricanes. A line break, so the Chiefs have 5 to the Hurricanes 3. So the Hurricanes, all the ball, all the territory, yet the line breaks just aren't quite flowing just yet. They have the lead though through 2 great tries. Hemier is a low, 4-2. The Chiefs won't mind that too much, and the Hurricanes both coming down to Barrett getting hammered or making mistakes with his decision handling there. And in the end, it is the Hurricanes though still leading 14-7 despite those few mistakes from Barrett. Of course, missing the penalty as well. It could have been an even better half from the Wellington franchise, but they will be more than pleased with what they've accomplished so far. Do they have it in them to take the points today and really push their claim for a playoffs berth? Well, we'll have to stick around for the next 40 minutes and find out. The second half is coming right up. Well, Barrett, his first half improved drastically in the latter part there as he got the assist for the try. Can he finish it off in the second? He kicks off, he gives it straight to Messam. And he goes to Ratulik. And he gets a couple of forwards in tow with him. And they drive upfield. It's McIntosh there. And Tamiafuna. Here we go again. Oh, that was a big shot. James Lowe dives on the loose ball. Carballo. Cruden. Big wide passes. Latimer. Tikaratuma. Oh, puts the fend on. And he gets away from one would-be tackler. Sets it up for the Chiefs. Right on halfway. The Hurricanes contest, but it'll come back to the Chiefs side. Carballo. Ngatai. Good short pass. Beautiful to Cruden. He bumps one off. What a hit from Cruden. Smashing the tackler out of the way. Big test of strength there from Cruden. He passes. Now he gets it to Ngatai. Beautiful pass. Ngatai's through. He looks for Tikaratuma. Nano Williams gets it instead. And it's set up again for Carballo. Going to Fitzgerald. And he smashes his way up to the 22. Look out. Here come the Chiefs. Tamiafuna to Tikaratuma. And they're inside the 22 now, the Chiefs. Can they link something up? Carballo, Schwalger. Here we go for Lowe. Oh, big tackle on James Lowe. And turned over as well. Now here's a counter-attack. It goes away and kicked into touch from Bateman. Instant decision just to get out of our 22. And they've thumped it. Massive kick all the way up over halfway for the Hurricanes. Here's Schwalger. Oh, he's been pinged for not straight. Oh, that's a massive call. And it's a penalty to the Hurricanes. The option here, line out or scrum. This could be a turning point in the match. They've opted for a retake of the line-outs. Dane Coles will throw in this time. 5 men. He goes to the back and they've lost it to Retallick. Can you believe it? Here comes Latimer. The chances of that were just minimal at best. They drive forward. Latimer's got a couple of friends. Cruden plays scrum half. He goes to the left. Tamiafuna. Good catch and pass. McIntosh. Beautiful. Low. Trying to get back in field to support. Does enough. Does a good job, in fact. Carballo. Intercepted. Now it's got to be Franks. Getting the pass away.
Release.
And it's Hadley Parks. Takes it up into the tackle area. Now Shields. The ball is being very hotly contested here. Tumunga Allen feeds a pass, offload nicely. Now Barrett. Barrett in some space. Puts on the burners. Gives it to Savia. And he bulldozes his way. Just about gets all the way through. Back it goes for Barrett. He's put up a big bomb. It's going to hit the ball. It's hit the crossbar. And Shields gets it. What a take from Brad Shields. The number 8, what an outstanding catch in the air. Hurricanes hot on attack. Grubber kick from Barrett, and that was not the best play. Lowe picks it up. The Chiefs is not on support at all. And Franks has it. Back it goes to Barrett. Drop goal. I thought that's what he was setting up for the first time, but it ended in a grubber. Now Barrett puts over the 3. And the Hurricanes have a lead here of 10 points with 14 to play. What have the Chiefs got here in the tank? They need 2 scoring plays. Left side for Cruden again. Nano Williams gets it. He throws it out the back door to Ngatai. Finds Marshall on the line. Tikaratuma around the outside goes Tikaratuma. Comes up against Proctor and gets smashed. Chiefs though need their support there quickly. And it does get there quick enough as well. Left side, Ngatai puts a fend on Barrett, but he hangs on very well. Carballo runs. Gives it to Latimer, who loses it. Cruden picks up, finds McIntosh. That's not a good pass at all. Retallick, though, does very well to bring that in. They've lost 20-odd metres as they go wide to Ngatai. Fitzgerald. Nano Williams puts on a fend himself, but can't get away from the multitude of Hurricanes defenders. Carballo takes on Franks, gives it to Retallick. This is a good play. It finds Tikaratuma. He's going to run it away. Oh, he's chipped into touch. Oh, big mistake. His kick was just off the mark. But he had no support. He had to do something clever. And there's really not long to go now at all. 4 minutes on the clock. Coles will throw in. That time he nails it perfectly and he gives it to Thompson. There's about 6 on 2 in this maul, and upfield go the Hurricanes. Now the Chiefs get their act together and they support the maul backwards. It goes. Intercepted from Cruden. That just about got a bit interesting. The Hurricanes turn them over quickly though, and they're going for a run. Piranara. Back it goes to Hadley Parks.
Release.
Oh, and it is all over. The Hurricanes get the massive win they want. They will beat the Chiefs. Back it goes to Barrett, and he thumps this one into touch. It is all over. The Hurricanes have done the unthinkable. They have beaten the Chiefs. They get the points and their season still has hope. This will catapult them up the ladder, surely. We'll have to check that out after the match, but a big win here for the Hurricanes. The Chiefs have beaten all comers so far this year. This time they've faltered. 17-7. They go down to the Hurricanes. Let's check out the scores. Of course, the Chiefs open it up with a try to Tim Nanai Williams, and then Cruden converted that one. They had the lead 7-0 at that point. Then, for some, I don't know, reason, right on half-time when it was 7-7 after Xavier got the first try for the Hurricanes earlier on, they kept playing the Chiefs. In the end, it was Jack Lamb who got the try as Barrett put a grubber through. That was really the death of the Chiefs from this match. So it was Lamb and Xavier with the tries, 1 apiece, Barrett 2 conversions, and then just to add the little sugar on top to make sure the Chiefs wouldn't steal a draw, Barrett nailed a drop goal with the Chiefs hot on defence. And he nailed that. It gave them a 10-point lead, and they held it right to the end. A complete turnaround in possession. That is quite remarkable. The Hurricanes had 54% of possession at half-time. At full-time, they only had 38. They dropped a good old 15-16% of possession from the first half to the second. That is massive. The Chiefs, though, couldn't finish anything. They had a good first half. They got the try. They looked good. They looked dangerous. By the second half, there was just nothing on at all. Line breaks 8-5. They got another couple there, the Chiefs, as did the Hurricanes, but still the finishing was not there at all. Tukutuma's chips went into space, they went into touch, and the passes in field were intercepted. The Hurricanes were very aware of where the passes were going, and in the end, the Hurricanes can call their defence was a victory tonight, and they'll take the 4 points from today's match from round 18 of the Super 15. And we can go back, check out the table, and see who we have in store for the Chiefs in the final round of the competition before possibly playoffs, possibly not even. Let's check that out. Checking out the table now after that fantastic match between the Chiefs and the Hurricanes, and we can see results straight away is proving very beneficial for the Hurricanes. They have moved up to second, and with 51 points, they look very close to being into those top 6 spots. Will that occur for them? Well, we'll have to see after the end of next week's game and see who will be in that top 6. As for the Chiefs, the loss has not affected them hugely. They still sit top of the New Zealand Conference on 64 points. The Blues are third, 50. Crusaders on 40. Finding it tough going down the bottom are the poor old Highlanders, sitting on 13. Not going too well for them at the moment, but that is the conference. The Chiefs still sitting strong. They have 1 match remaining in the season, well, the regular season. If they will make the playoffs, who knows? We'll see again, like I said, next week will be the round to see. So for round 19, it is the final round of the Chiefs season. They will be against the Blues at Eden Park. So it all comes down to this for 3 sides. The Chiefs, well, they're secure. There's no question about them. But the Hurricanes and the Blues, it's going to come down to what they can manage. The Hurricanes, if they can win their last round, get a bonus point, well, they will be in second place. No worries. If the Chiefs lose, the Blues could win, the Hurricanes could lose. Other possibilities, poor, endless. So that is what you have to look forward to next week. That is at Eden Park, the Chiefs and the Blues, for the final round of the 2014 Super Rugby competition. Of course, it will be, as always, the exact teams used for the matches next weekend. And that is me done and dusted for another round of Super Rugby. The Chiefs going down finally to the Hurricanes at home as well. Not the best result, but that is it. We are done and dusted here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time for the Blues at home against the Chiefs. Final round of the competition. And until then, as always, take care.